When a foul happens inside that penalty area, the punishment escalates fast. The fouled team gets a penalty kick, one shooter, one goalkeeper, the ball placed 12 yards out, nothing between them but nerve. It's the closest thing soccer has to a duel, and it exists because a foul that close to goal is treated as a near certain scoring chance that got stolen. So go back to that conversation metaphor. Two teams, 90 minutes, trying to say goal more often than the other side. The vocabulary is small: kick, header, save, foul. But the grammar, the offside calls, the handball judgments, the cards, the penalties. That's where an entire unspoken language lives, and it's the part nobody bothers teaching you before sitting you in front of a television. You walked in confused by a hand touching a ball. You now know that wasn't really the question. The question was always what the referee believed was happening in that player's head. Soccer didn't get simpler in the last few minutes. You just learned where to look. Now, the hand rule has its own complication the same way every rule here seems to. Touching the ball with your hand isn't automatically a foul. It has to be deliberate, or at least careless, in the eyes of the referee. A ball that ricochets off someone's arm by pure physics is usually treated differently than a player who clearly reaches out to block it. So that fury from the opening clip wasn't really about a hand touching a ball. It was about intent, judged in real time by one person, with the whole match hanging on the call. This is the deeper pattern underneath everything in soccer. The rules are simple. The judgment required to apply them is not. Offside isn't really about a line on a field. It's about timing a pass to the millisecond. Handball isn't really about hands. It's about reading a player's intent. The simplicity is real, but it's sitting on top of an enormous amount of human judgment made at full speed with everyone watching. Cards exist to manage exactly this friction. A yellow card is a warning. You crossed a line, don't do it again. A red card means you're done for the match, either from one serious offense or from two yellows. Teams can also swap players during the match, bringing in fresh legs as the game wears on. A quiet, strategic layer most newcomers never notice. 22 people are running around a field. One of them just touched the ball with his hand, and everyone is furious about it. You have no idea why. You have been watching soccer for 10 minutes, and you have already lost the thread completely. Here's the secret nobody tells you. Soccer isn't actually complicated. It just refuses to explain itself. Every other sport stops constantly to show you a replay or a stat. Soccer just keeps going, assuming you already know. You don't. So today, you will. Think of soccer as a conversation. Two teams talking to each other for 90 minutes, except the only words allowed are kick and occasionally header. Whoever says the most things into the net wins the conversation. That's the whole game. Everything else is just grammar. Start with the goal, literally. Get the ball into the net more times than the other team. That's it. No points for style, no bonus round, no overtime drama unless it's a tournament knockout match. Just ball in net, 1 point, repeat. 11 players per team. One of them, the goalkeeper, is allowed to use his hands. Here's cheap, but only inside his own penalty area, the big rectangle in front of his own goal. Everyone else has exactly one rule about hands. Don't use them. Arms, shoulders, chest, head, feet, all fair game. Hands are the one tool you can't touch the ball with, which is a strange way to design a sport. It's also why that guy got so much grief earlier. He broke the one rule everyone agreed not to break. The match runs 90 minutes, split into two 45-minute halves with a short break between them. Here's where soccer gets weird in a way nobody warns you about. The clock never stops. Foul, injury, substitution, goal celebration. It all keeps ticking. So at the end of each half, the referee adds back whatever time got eaten by stoppages. You'll hear this called stoppage time or injury time, and it can run anywhere from a couple of minutes to considerably more. There's no fixed cap. The referee just decides when enough is enough. So far, this all sounds reasonable. 11 players, one ball. Don't use your hands. Get it in the net. A toddler could explain this much, but here's where the apparent simplicity runs into a wall, and that wall is the offside rule. Offside exists to stop attackers from camping next to the opponent's goal, waiting for a teammate to lob the ball over everyone's heads for an easy score. The rule says an attacker can't be nearer to the opponent's goal line than both the ball and the second-to-last defender at the moment a teammate passes to them. If they are, the move gets called back. No goal, no advantage, nothing happened. That sounds sounds almost simple when you say it slowly. It is not simple when you watch it happen. It requires a linesman to freeze an exact moment and judge the position of a sprinting human down to inches, often while the ball is mid-flight. This is the rule that has ended World Cup dreams and started bar fights. You are not wrong to be confused. The people getting paid to officiate it are sometimes confused too. If your head already hurts a little, that's normal. The like button is right there, and it won't make offside any less ridiculous, but it'll make me feel better about explaining it. While we're here, should the guy from the opening clip have been punished for touching the ball with his hand? Drop your guess in the comments. I want to know if anyone gets the actual rule right on the first try. And if nobody has explained soccer this clearly before, which statistically they haven't, subscribing is how you get the next one.